Hi, today we will ease our minds a little by enjoying and painting nature. I will show you 4 different ways to fill out a sketchbook inspired by nature. I'm sure you're trying to make everything perfect, aren't you? It won't help you develop in drawing, but I can help you with that. First, let's study the sketchbooks of other artists and take notes of the techniques that they use. And you're already watching my video for this, which is great. But I will still leave a link to the Pinterest board in the description, where I saved all of the beautiful sketchbook examples that I found. This helped me to plan in advance of how I wanted to fill out the sketchbook pages. And secondly, just relax, breathe, be in the process of drawing and living. It's okay if something doesn't work the way you want it. Well, let's get down to drawing now, and starting from the simplest way and ending with the most interesting and exciting one. Let's start drawing with photos. If you don't want to get too steamed up, then the easiest way is to find pictures of beautiful nature places on Pinterest, or you can look for interesting photos on a special website like StockSnap. But I don't think that matters that much because you are using these photos for practice. I decided to choose this picture of nature and draw it with gouache. I like to paint with gouache paints because they are relatively cheap and you can draw with colored pencils on top of painting. I decided to draw 2 pictures, and for this I filled one figure with the dark color and the other one with the light one. Actually, these paints are well layered, although they are water soluble, and to be honest, I paint with the cheapest paints that can be found in the store. And when the main drawing is ready, you can add some details with watercolor pencils. And the following is a drawing from your photo. To do this, you'll have to go outside and take pictures of nature. Most likely you already have thousands of photos of nature on your phone, so you can use just your stock for references. This will allow you to study the object you are drawing with different angles and get a better feel for the place that you are drawing, especially if you've been there. It's better than just a random photo from the internet, right? Plus, this way you can save your memories from the trip in the form of drawing, which is great. This time I decided to paint over the background of the drawing with the remaining gouache paint from the palette, which by the way is another advantage of these paints, that you can reuse them. Very sustainable compared to acrylic paints. And by the way, write in the comments if you would like to see a video about various creative ways to use the leftover paints. I could film something like that if you're interested. This time, let's bring nature to our place, to our home. Let's stick our foot outside of our house and see what we can find interesting here. I really like to collect all sorts of different crap and carry it home. Pick up interesting materials like twigs, leaves, and other natural materials, preferably with cool texture or shape, and bring it home. Then I beautifully laid out the plants that I had collected on the table and took a photo just in case if anything moves. It shouldn't, but you know, just in case. And now you can fill the spread of the sketchbook with all sorts of interesting plants. This time I painted only with gouache. And actually this is my favorite sketchbook page that I painted for this video. And now for the fun part, let's go outside and stay here a bit longer. Let's try to find what kind of scenery you can catch in your sketchbook. This time it's better to take minimal set of materials, so I would advise you to choose in advance a variety of pens and a color scheme that you will use in the spot, so you wouldn't need to think about it later. The most important part of sketchbook drawing is that you don't have to limit yourself. Make a sketchbook a safe space for your drawings and experiments. Observe and enjoy nature, and then fill these crumbled sketchbook pages with colors, emotions, your thoughts, and life. Because high expectations make us disappointed. So open your heart to a lot of opportunities and a lot of different options for the outcome of events as well. You will cope with everything and it will be fine. I believe in you. And don't forget, it's fine if it's not perfect. And if you're wondering how you can paint a beautiful magical picture in nature, then watch this video. I'm sure you'll like it. But for now, bye! I see you in the next video.